Y'all are tuned in on another episode of Love and Situationship. I am your host, Libra, aka Big Him, aka your baby mom's favorite fat guy. I have a couple guests in the building with me today. We're gonna start to my right and go ladies first. Introduce yourself, tell the people who you are.
I'm Born Big on Facebook. So y'all can follow me there.
Yeah, we're gonna work on your intros.
Jerry Queen.
Go ahead. Who else in the building with us?
I'm in the building. Y'all know who it is, man. You know, it's Justice Icy. You know, real icy. That's it.
Yeah. I'm last.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Y'all know one and only Foot. Light Foot, John. Y'all know we in the building.
We got a array of topics here tonight. Shout out to my man Darius in the building. He working on the camera work. I got an outline for the show, but it's a question that caught my attention when I was setting up, and it said, "What makes a man controlling?" And we do have a lady on set, so I'm going to give you the opportunity to go first, being as though you're in the room with a bunch of men. So go ahead. What is your thoughts, and what do you think makes a man controlling?
I feel like when a man is insecure of himself, he want to check, I don't know, he want to know everything you're doing. You gotta tell him everything. As if you go there, he want to check where you going, or I don't know. It's kind of a complicated question. That's why I'm trying to figure out what makes a man controlling, because it's certain thing about leadership and controlling. So I know it's not the same thing. Being a leader,
There's a thin line between the two, though.
You got a point.
Very thin line.
yeah.
Definitely.
I don't know. I'm trying to see. That's why I asked the question. What make a man controlling?
Okay,
because
so,
I'm trying to know.
I'll give you some points about it. What makes a man controlling? I think there's a thin line between controlling and leading, because you have to control the narrative in order to be able to lead. I feel like a controlling man doesn't listen to what his woman has to say. What she say doesn't matter. It's like a kid with their parent. You do what I say because I said so. There's no explanation behind it. There's no, what do you think about this? There's no conversation to be had. It's just I say it and you follow what I say. I think that's a controlling man. Or they got something to use to control you. For example, we live in a generation where money moves heifers.
Yeah,
so
that's a fact.
If he got the money to do what she wants to be done, she's gonna do what he says because it's benefiting her in some way, shape, form, or fashion.
Right.
Or if you don't have a place to stay, but he does, you know what I'm saying? It's leverage. Control is nothing but leverage, something to leverage over your head. Now, when y'all on the same platform, some men use abuse as control. So there's definitely a thin line between the man who leads and the man that is controlling. A controlling man, to me, is kind of like a weak man, so to speak.
Right.
Definitely.
I feel like a man that is sure of himself, who is leading his woman, is a woman want to be with a man that she could learn from, to gain value from. And a lot of men don't add value to these women's life. They actually taint their value. They decrease their value. They'll come give them 2-3 kids, leave them to take care of the kids. Your value is decreasing when you deal with subpar men. But that's a whole different topic for a different day.
I agree with you, though. I definitely agree with you with everything you said about a controlling man. I feel like a lot of controlling men trying to put as do as I say, because he feels like that is leadership. As like, if you're supposed to be my woman and I tell you to go left, I expect you to go left with me. But I don't.
It's a slippery slope.
That's what I'm saying. That would be as like, if I'm a submissive woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to follow my man's lead.
Are you submissive because he's a great leader? Or are you submissive because you're scared?
Oh, that's
deep.
very
Good
good.
question.
Wait, you can be
Very good.
focused on
Very
providing
good.
that need that you want.
You never heard it before? Okay,
Not-
for
not
example,
being
like
scared.
as far as submission is basically doing what you're told, so to speak. So, are you doing it because you think that he's a great leader, or you're scared about how he'll react if you don't? So, if he say, for example, we go in here, but you don't really want to go, but you know if you say I don't want to go, it's gonna result in, you feel me, the altercation or whatever.
But isn't that not submissive? That's being more how to put it, more aggressive instead of submissive from the arguments and all that stuff.
I mean, that's just like a woman who would stay not because she's happy, because she's scared to leave.
Walking on
Okay.
eggshells.
Yeah, I
You
see what
see-
you're saying. Yeah,
see-
yeah.
see-
Walking
So,
on eggshells.
for example, go ahead.
No.
Go ahead.
Me?
Yeah.
Y'all want my input? Okay. How I feel about it? Hold on, reiterate on the question real quick.
What makes
I
something
gotta process
controlling?
this. Okay, controlling. I feel like sometimes in a situation a man can become controlling in a way because of like the brother said right here, to piggyback on him. When they're taking care of too much responsibilities, and when a woman is lacking thereof, like the knowledge of taking care of herself and being independent. But you got some men that'll control you even when you're independent as well. But it depends on what they're, what they're giving you. Because if I'm giving you the shirt on my back, you just home all day, and it's like, hold on now, where you going? What you doing? What you putting on? You know what I'm saying? And some men is like that. Now I'm not saying that is right because at the end of the day, everybody's their own individual. So at the end of the day, everybody, you gotta control yourself and trust the person to, go out and have fun and whatever. But when you paying them bills, it's like, as a man, what do y'all say about that? Like,
I say
like
there's always gonna have to be boundaries,
mm,
and I feel like a lot of guys,
Bottom line.
women too, don't really have that much of boundaries. They may not even know how to utilize boundaries because they go for anything. That's basically saying women's usually you hear the saying women settle for less, right? Because they don't have much boundaries. So when we're in a relationship with someone that we really care about, there's going to be some boundaries in place, right? So there's going to be
I concur.
it could be she can't smoke in my house. She could smoke, but I don't want her to smoke in my house because I don't like the smell of cigarettes or weed. So to be respectful, I expect her to maybe be on the outside the balcony and smoke, and then come back inside so there's no smell and stuff like that.
Right.
Brush your teeth afterwards because I don't like the taste when I'm kissing her. Those are boundaries. Those are my I'm just giving you an example, but that's my boundaries, right? There's other things like I don't want to sleep with her because if I sleep with her, then she's gonna fall in love real quickly. And there's going to be issues after that. So let's not do that until we get really serious in the relationship.
It's straight over here.
So is that considered controlling or is
That's
that
not
considered compromising?
That's my boundaries.
Okay.
Either you like it or not. If you don't like it, you don't agree with it, then we're not going to work. We're not going to work.
So I just feel like when it comes for I use me, my personal thing, for example. Me, but now, if I ask a woman out, right, we going out on a date.
Yeah.
I'm not asking you where you want to go. I'm telling you where we're going. Women are some of the most indecisive creatures on this planet. So I don't want you to have to decide where we're going. I just want you to decide what you're eating off the menu. That's the only decision I need you to make tonight. This is where we're going. This is what time we're going.
Right.
Be ready.
And it's more surprise. And women like that. Women like surprises.
That's something that has a plan, though.
So we give them a surprise. It's spontaneous. It's new. It's fresh. It makes it more exciting. So I agree with you on that.
And fellas, to my live and over this live radio broadcast, Stop asking her what she wants to do. Go figure out some plans and tell her what y'all do, and send reservations. Reservations just hit different. Like, yeah, you could go wine tasting, you could just walk up in there, but you can also make a reservation.
It's the little stuff that matters.
I will say this: everything I just said, and just giving examples from what I've been doing, completely different. I'm working on that, but I'm just letting you know examples.
My boundaries don't miss. My boundaries don't shake. I don't care. It's strict over here. It's real strict plan. You don't like it, there's a door. It's just when men set boundaries, they get called like sassy or whatever the case may be, the spicy or whatever it is. No, we know our worth. They were going into a world where men are more emotionally vocal. Even though I don't agree with it, be a man. But they are more emotionally vocal. They talk about their feelings and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
There's nothing wrong with that as long as you do it all the time. Like, I feel like if you do a lot, it's like you always put yourself as a crybaby. You know, so I mean, it's cool to show our emotions a little bit sometimes, stuff like that. But I just not like what women does every single day. It's type of situation. We just call ourselves a crybaby.
So I feel like in most situations, like accountability is never taken from men or female. Like we ain't just gonna blame it on one sex. Like it's a unisex thing. Accountability is something that's like, and we don't even do self-accountability.
Right.
So I'm gonna give y'all. I'm about to ask y'all a question because we about to have some self-accountability in this room tonight. So, quick question: what is the hardest thing about dating each and every one of y'all? I want y'all to ponder the issue while this Drew Harrell serenade y'all brains. And I want you to think about that.
That's a question.
I'm going to go first.
Go ahead. No.
The thing about dating me is I think I'm not very great at reassurance. Because my dad told me something when I was younger that carried me through life, and it kind of was wrong, but it kind of was right. He told me, he said, love is an action word. If I show you that I love you, I got to tell you so much.
You got a point.
That stuck with me.
Right.
So I went through life like that, but when you're handling grown women, reassurance is something that they cling to.
Yep.
I'm not great at it. It's a work in progress. And another thing is, when you're in control of your own emotions, people take that as nonchalant.
Yeah.
Because you're mad doesn't mean I have to be mad because you're mad. Exactly. Your emotions don't dictate mine.
Right.
And, a woman to tell you like, oh, a man ain't supposed to match my energy, right? Mm-hmm. But then when you don't match your energies, oh, you don't care. You so nonchalant. You ain't never got nothing to say.
You so evil.
You so evil. Here I am. I keep trying to, you just not saying nothing.
Why we say that little straight face?
We don't like
I heard it all.
So they gonna consider that nonchalant, where it's like, no, I'm actually listening to you. I hear you. And then it's like when I go to speak, as soon as I say something that you don't like, you over talking me. Now I'm about to shut down. I don't got nothing else to say because I can't express myself. I got to be tough with the world. I don't want to come in here and have to be tough with you too.
That's true.
Then they get mad at you because now you have nothing to say.
I'm shut down. I have nothing else to say.
I don't want to argue.
I don't want to argue. So you being the only woman in the room right now, I hope you taking this in and you learning something.
And then it comes a factor, and it all comes a factor from their past traumas too. And they try to put their trash traumas upon us, which is not fair to us because
we do the same.
Right, we do the same. Right, well, I'm saying both ways.
Yeah, it does.
Both sides. It's not fair to the other party. It's not, but it's usually how it is sometimes.
Sometimes, man, we gotta stop taking women's sides so much too. Like I feel like sometimes we just take the slower route or but we don't stand up for black men. Like we all fight against each other all the time. You know what I mean? We're so quick to pick on each other rather than take the higher road and tell the truth. You know what I mean? So that's a big thing in the world too.
It is because they always say the truth is always hard to handle.
Mm-hmm. It is. Always.
Everybody
I want to start a conversation on that because I feel like Okay, so this is my thing. Do you keep it real with somebody you love, or do you lie to them? Which one do you think is going to be better for that person? Because me, I feel like if you love somebody and if you messing with that person, I'm always keep it real with you. Because I'm not the type of person that, let's say, like if they see me doing something, I don't like my partner hearing it from somebody else. You know, like I want them to hear it from me. So it's like I'ma always keep it real with you, no matter what. I just feel like if I love you enough, you're gonna have to handle what's coming out my mouth. Because if you can't handle it, we shouldn't be communicating. We shouldn't be together at all. Because why do I have to lie to you? That's not giving you an opportunity if you mess with me or not. You know, like if I lie to you, it's like, okay, I'm not giving you the opportunity. It's like, okay, shorty, I'm not messing with you. You know, like that's like keeping you in the dark.
But I'm gonna give you a devil's advocate moment, right? You know how many women get mad at that man knowing that he had a girlfriend to begin with?
I mean, yeah.
Or know that he was married?
Nah, most women, man, they coming on to you because they know you got motion. They know you it. So they don't want you.
I feel like a lot of women will respect the truth better. Like if a man come up to you and tell you,
she see you in that spot like that's her truth in her mind. I want him because they got him.
You know, I made a stat about this one time. I said, you know, women always be like, oh, if I was talking to another man, I'd tell you. No, you won't. No, you won't.
As bold as us.
No, you won't.
Unless
I
you
would.
it's
At
not really a
all.
relationship.
Like,
I would.
There's
I don't
some
know.
time,
I
but
would. I feel like
relation.
if it's a, I mean, I feel like I shouldn't be talking to another man. Period. That's the thing. If y'all together, it shouldn't be no communication with no other man or nothing like. Now, if it's about business, you know, I'm a businesswoman. You know, I have to be interacting with other people. So it's like, you know, I feel like if I have to tell my man, like, yo, I'm talking to somebody, I'm gonna let him know. I'm like, yo, look, this man just text me. Like, you know, or I'm not even gonna open it. But I will tell somebody.
Do not. Do not. And I mean
Do
with the hand twist. Do not tell me about these men. I feel like there's different type of guys. There's guys that you need to because you have to give him reassurance. I am a self-confident person. If I know I got a baddie, trust me, they think she's bad too. Of course there's a million dudes in your inbox saying who, what, when, where, why. I understand that. I likes that. I likes that.
I mean, yeah, I'm just saying, I just feel like I'm gonna still tell you the truth. Because it's like, you just said about reinsurance. How I'm gonna give you reinsurance if I'm lying to you?
But that's only if your man requires that.
I mean, that's true. That's true. I mean, me, I'm very blunt.
They in your inbox, you in my bed. We are two different people.
That's true. I respect
you
that.
the king, you don't interact with them peasants. Like, let them do what they do. You're fine. Like, I think men get bad women and forget that they're like fine.
Yeah.
You gotta let her be fine, bro.
That's true.
Like, you can't want to fight every man in the bar because they're supposed to look at her.
And that's where the controlling come in.
Can I add something to the equation? Now listen, we're talking about men. Now I wanna reverse this. What about a woman that's controlling? Because you got some women that's controlling as well. Let's flip the side on this. What about the women that get all the money and the men don't really got nothing to offer and they want to control them as well? Like, what do y'all got to say about that?
That happens too. That happens a lot. Actually, that's like a more.
It's a lot of powerful women nowadays. Like, the woman is in power nowadays. If you ask me, like,
that's facts.
Beyonce, like Beyonce said,
men run the world.
Who
So it's just like they're putting more
Beyonce
women
said it.
in position
Women
because
run the world.
But what think about like this? What happens after that? We're in a relationship. The guy's not doing nothing. He's at home playing.
Woman's the head of the house now. Let's
Woman's
talk about that. Let's talk about the woman head of the house.
Right.
Yes, let's get to that.
So from that situation, I feel like the woman's more in control of the situation because she's doing everything. The guy has nothing to show for himself, but just bed and maybe watching her kids while she's at work. That's really it. So from that, she's controlling in the situation because she obviously got up hand, right? And I go further. I feel like women like that.
They
deep down
enjoy it.
inside,
They enjoy
deep
it.
down inside,
Yes,
they enjoy it, but don't admit to it because they keep
They
saying
Narcissists.
they keep complaining about the situation they've been in, the last relationship they've been in. It was terrible, it was bad. They didn't do nothing. They didn't do this. But I feel like deep down inside, for some women, not all women, but some women, some women, I feel like they actually love that, and they just don't want to admit to it. And it's toxic. It's toxic.
I don't. Speaking from my point,
Yes.
I don't love it. I'm the type. I'm a 50-50, 100, 100, 75, 25, 100, 0. Like, life is not always about 100, 0, or, you know, I just feel like if she got it and she's willing to pour into her man to level him up, that's cool. Now, if you got the type of woman that is getting all the money and I mean, he's doing something in the house, if he want to be the one cooking and cleaning and watching the kids while she go to work,
yeah.
I mean, I don't think she should be complaining about nothing, because like, he's doing what he's supposed to be doing. As you know, like, if you want to be the woman, take that role and let him go to work. Now, if you want him to, you know, be the head, let him be the head. You know, I don't agree with the 100, 0, or whatever you want to put it.
So from that, right? You say you don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
How long until you're gonna be not in a relationship no more, because it's continuing to be like that for a year? Are you gonna still be with him, or are you gonna actually leave him because he's not progressing? Is anything making you?
Women hold on to potential. Women don't date for reality; they date based on.
So will you
potential.
leave him, or will you stay with him because he's in the house all day watching the kids?
I mean, I feel like if he wasn't in the house all day watching the kids, who's going to watch them for her to go to work? If she don't have no help, who's going to help you? Because if he's helping you, you don't have no job either, so both of y'all can be homeless.
Right, that's true.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
It sounds like we talk about providing.
We are.
Yeah.
We are.
Oh, okay, so when it comes to the providing aspect, providing is not just financial.
Mm-hmm.
If a man can come into your life and give it structure, stability, that's providing. Because it's not always financial. We live in a generation where everything is financially based.
Mm-hmm.
And they say a black man isn't loved properly unless he has money. But that's a lie, because we all in Rochester make under $50,000 a year.
Mm-hmm.
We're all broke. So let's start there. Secondly, if you are struggling, so I'm gonna give you a breakdown sheet. A man makes, let's say, $22 an hour, right? He works 45 hours a week, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So your rent is, let's say, it's $1,100.
That's impossible. There's no rent. Well, you get the example.
Okay. So
$1,100.
$1,100. You're just gonna say $1,100.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know it's cap, but $1,100.
Let's just say down south.
For 12 months.
Yeah.
You feel me? That is roughly $13,000 a year, right? That's just the rent.
Right.
Then you have a car note
Mm-hmm.
and insurance, and those roughly range from $500 to $900 for 12 months.
Mm-hmm.
Add that up, mind you. He only bring home $39,000 before taxes are taken out. Once taxes are taken out, he's made $35,000 this year.
Mm-hmm.
Between your house and your car payment, that is $22,000 that's gone from your annual salary a year.
So
Leaving you with what? Maybe
10? Yeah. So I get what you're saying. But in my opinion, because I've experienced this and I learned through this, whose fault is that? Hear me out. Whose fault is that where they got a car note that's ridiculously high, right?
Mm-hmm.
Car insurance that's ridiculously high, and it's probably due to a bad judgment driving. Car accidents, which is not his fault. I wouldn't say that, but like more like tickets that raise the car insurance up.
bad credit.
Right, bad credit, but because he's maxed out credit cards left and right for no reason. Bad choice of bad habits with lifestyle. So I feel like the lifestyle is important when it comes to relationships. I get where you're coming from. Financially is not important. I get that, but lifestyle is, and you got to make sure you balance your lifestyle from the means of what you make.
But your
every
partner
month.
has to mirror
Right.
that
exactly.
lifestyle.
Absolutely.
Like you can't be a man who runs a tight budget with a woman that has no care for a credit card. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like it's not gonna work.
That's the choice of people we choose to be with.
You gotta date. When you get to a certain age, you gotta stop dating for looks or you got a couple dollars. You gotta be more intentional when you dating, because when you dating and you got kids, you gotta date because this person gonna be around your kids. Like you gotta future proof what you doing now.
Yeah.
And stop just aimlessly dating, or she look good, or you trying to hit that, or you trying to get a couple dollars out of them. It's too much.
They see the money, they don't see the hard work. That's the thing, man. Like they kill us, but we work so hard. Like we kill ourselves just to support them.
Yeah.
My thing is, if you struggling,
or support ourselves,
you struggling off a regular job, paying your own bills as a woman, you're struggling.
Yeah.
A man comes in and he takes the load of the bills. You gonna watch that man struggle? Now he can't take you on trips or take you on them dates that he used to because he's paying all these bills.
And this is
Which
why
he shouldn't, because that's not his bills. But he's doing it because of the kindness of his heart and because he loves her.
Now can I ask a question since we're going into that? How do y'all feel about the man and the woman, like far as should it be 50-50 or should it be 60-40?
It works, whatever works for your household. Whatever works for your household. Because some months is 60-40, some months is 80-20. Some months is 45, you feel me? You feel what I'm saying? Like it shouldn't be a set number of 50-50 because in my household I'm gonna pay the rent, the mortgage. I'm paying the big bills. My shorty can pay the RG&E and the Wi-Fi and the little Netflix and stuff. Bill. You do that.
Right.
Because if you, as a man, if you move in with a woman at her house, you either gonna take half them bills or all of them. Right?
True.
So when she move in your house, do she take half them bills?
No.
No, you do. You still have to pay all them bills. Right. So no matter where you go, you're paying those bills. The rent's paid. But now the thing about it is, where's she at on them days when you ain't got it? You know, I've been paying this rent all year. You should have money. Save somewhere for something for that rainy day. Because what if I get fired and I'm out of work for 2 months?
And if I just create a rainy day, you better be there.
But to get back to
I'm hurt today, baby. Listen here, man. I lost my wallet. Let me get $100, please.
Isn't it back to boundaries though? Isn't that back to boundaries?
Yeah.
Set boundaries?
Yes,
Definitely.
Go ahead. What you had to say?
I was gonna say, I feel like 50-50 also comes down to more than just finances. If we're gonna talk about 50-50, we need to talk about 50-50 of everything within the household. I missed that piece, guys. I'm sorry. But yeah, I feel like 50-50 is more than that. It's more than money. It's about if I take the kids to every single doctor's appointment, I get up every day to get them on the bus at 6 in the morning. I do homework with them every day after school. I make sure dinner is ready every day. I do the grocery shopping. I put the groceries away. I cook the food every day. I pack your lunch every day. I pack my lunch every day. I pack the kids' lunch every day.
But what if he don't require you to do that?
Yeah.
I feel like as a woman,
She was
I
feel
like as a woman, that is your job. That is in your duty. That is in your titles.
There is no gender roles in the house with two people.
Yeah,
if the dishes are not washed, I am not going to leave those dishes there and wait till you get home because that's a woman's job. As a single dad, I cook, I clean, I do laundry. I don't need you to cook every night because if I get home before you, I'm going to cook. I'm going to put the kids to bed. I'm going to do their homework with them. I'm a very involved father. I don't just go to work and expect her to take care of home. No. Because that's a job in itself.
I don't think you should. I was
like, so basically what you're saying is,
are you saying that when a man is
basically?
I'm saying that when you have a house and a home together, there's bigger things for a man to worry about than cooking and cleaning. Real shit. There's better things.
I mean, yeah, like I feel like
if you ask me,
I feel like the little things matter.
It don't matter. You need to worry about making sure driveway shovel. The garbage is out. We need to make sure that the leaky roof is
Cause
fixed.
she
You
don't
worry
care
about the
about
gutters.
them
You need to
gutters.
rake.
She don't
You
care
need
about
to.
the water coming through the
Ex-
ceiling. She don't care
Right.
about
Who
none of that.
don't care about that?
Don't forget about mowing the lawn.
She cares, but she
I'm saying
can't.
I'm saying I can't do those things. So the things that I can do, I feel like I should do, and you should be able to do things that I can't do.
She cares. She
I
don't
watch
want
the
to.
car.
I don't want to.
And I
That's
don't
a
want her
fact.
to
And
either.
I don't want you to
You
do
should
the
be out
laundry.
there sweating now.
Exactly. I feel like there is gender roles to things.
That's definitely true.
What's that?
Like there's bigger things
Oh,
I feel
wow.
like I want my man to be worrying about.
That's
He
why I
worry
feel
about
like
cutting
more
grass
women
and
these
raking
days
and
don't know how to cook
Yeah.
at home.
making sure that
I
the
go to a lot
water
of women's
is fixed,
house
the brakes
and
is
they
done,
living
oil
on
is
air
changed.
mattresses. They, you know what I mean? They not living right. And I gotta go there. I gotta clean the corners and all
Well,
that.
those
I gotta
are
dust.
Those are not high value women. Those are low vibrational women.
Okay.
Like I said, we need to start future proofing people that we're talking to and dating. So for me, it's like I am the table. I don't ask you what you bring to the table. It's whether or not you can sit at my table or not.
You ready to get up or
That's
not?
all it is.
You ready to wake up or not?
Because when you come to this table is prepared. It's already set. It's the thing that it ain't about what you bring to the table. It's even should you even be at my table.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing that we tend to miss, and it's like everything be so beneficial. What happened to two people just liking each other?
True.
What happened to people just going off
Genuine
of
love.
doing what's best for them and not what they like?
The people don't got God in their life no more.
Yeah.
That's another topic, right?
How many times have y'all took the girl that y'all like to church?
That's true.
That's a good point. Great point.
You see what I'm saying? Like, then I'm just saying, like, to invite a girl, hey, let's go to church Sunday morning.
Right.
How many women you think will be like, okay, let's go? You see what I'm saying? Hey, so you start asking these questions to them. So now you know if she fits your plan. Not even men and women, we don't ask enough questions. We just go, oh, she's fine. Oh, she's so fine. That's all we keep saying. We don't know nothing about her except that she's fine. Like, she's fine, but she is a dog. You see what I'm saying? Like, same thing with men. Oh, he got money. He dressed good. He look good.
But he controlling.
You know what I'm saying? He beat women. He do all this other stuff. It's like, so what be the sole purpose? But, oh my God, we got 5 minutes left. So this is what we're going to do with the last 5 minutes. We're going to go around the room. I'm going to give y'all the opportunity to state your brand, how they can find you, what you do. Since we're here, go ahead. Yes, ladies first.
Hi everyone, my name is Armani. I own Sweeper Trades Candle Company. I make homemade all natural soy wax candles as well as body scrubs, wax melts, all that good stuff. They're all custom made and made to order. So you order them, I make them. I can make any and every design you like and any and every smell you like. You can find me on Instagram. My Instagram is sweet_retreats585. During the summertime, I'm also at the public market and occasionally at the night markets 2 times a month. And you may see me at like random pop-up shops and things like that.
Hi, this is Ada. I'm Florendale Nails, and I own Florendale Collections. You can find me at Facebook, Florendale Vega. And, I do a couple things. The ones that know. That's it.
I like that. Yeah.
Hey, yo.
That was it.
Duh.
Well, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna lead off by this. My name is Just Icy. You can find me on Facebook at Silky Shaka or Justice Ben Cole. I'm an artist. I do movies and all that. Just stay tuned. Hopefully I come back and I can chop it up with you. Shout it out.
Appreciate y'all for being here today.
Alright, Foot, De Niro Foot, Jay Carter on the book. I'm in the win, man. You know. You said it right. Yeah.
My name's Darius, aka DJ What Now. I have a podcast on YouTube called DNT Digital Talk. It's me as the host and Terica Michelle plus side model as a co-host. I also have my other podcast for myself called DJ What Now. That's my DJ name. And with that one, I'm going to start to do interviews with business people that have their business starting up and stuff like that, blogging, traveling, different things like that. And also, I want to also chime in doing a nightly thing where I can add like 6-7 people on the call, and then we can like just talk about different topics. Check me out on YouTube.
Well, I am Mr. Motion. Let's see. Shout out to my cast that just should. We got a web series that's about to drop as soon as I get done editing. Yeah, it's very strenuous for 100 hours of editing. But we will be dropping that on Tubi, Apple TV, all that. Oh, my album is out. I don't know. It's been out for a year. I ain't made music in a long time. I don't know why I keep saying that. Shout out to my 34 school boys basketball team. We got March Madness coming up in March. We're going to be the number 2 seed. And yeah, we got all smoke. For all elementary schools, we got all smoke. That's that. But thank y'all for tuning in to Love and Situationships. We're here every Monday from 7 to 8. Until next week, peace, love, and happiness.
Peace.
Peace.